All right, for problem number 24, they want us to solve each inequality. Solving simply means let's find that letter and let's get that letter all by itself. And I see x is here, here, and here. So we've got a little bit of work to do. So we're gonna try to get x by itself. I'm gonna put a line through here to separate each side of the equation. And let's get to work. All right, so the first thing I do with these is I look if there's any parentheses, I take care of it, but there's no parentheses, so I don't have to worry about that. The next thing I do is I cover up one side at a time, and I ask myself, are there any like terms? So over here I've got 1, 2, 3 things. Do you see how these are both, the first part and this part here, these are both x's? So this and this could be combined. If I have 9 x's, take away 3 x's, that would be 6 x's. So can we agree that there's just 6 x's over here? So I'm gonna write 6x, but there's also a minus 5. Okay, so 6x minus 5. All right, I'll put my symbol over here. Are there any like terms over here? Can I combine these? This has an x with it, this doesn't. Nope. So I'll just write it down, 6x minus 5. Okay, so now that I've taken care of like terms, now I wanna ask myself, are there letters on both sides? Yeah, there are. So I would rather there only be x's on one side. So I'm gonna take whichever pile of x's is smaller and move them. This side has 6 of them, and this side also has 6. So I guess there is no smaller side here. So it doesn't really matter which one I move. So I'll just move this one over here. So the opposite of a 6x would be to subtract 6x. So I'll do that. And this is where the problem's gonna get a little bit weird. So 6x minus 6x, they just cancel out. The only thing left I have over here is negative 5. Then I've got my greater than sign. These 6x's also cancel out, so I have another negative 5 here. So we learned that every once in a while, when we're doing these problems, the x's or the letters just totally go away. When the letters completely go away, it's either going to be no solutions or it's going to be infinitely many solutions. So we have to figure out which one is it going to be. Is it going to be no solutions or will it be infinitely many solutions? To figure that out, we just have to ask ourselves, is this true? Is it true that negative 5 is greater than negative 5? Is negative 5 a bigger number than negative 5? And the answer to that is no, they're exactly equal. So this is not bigger than this, it's equal to it. So this is not true. So we're gonna say that this has no solutions. So no solutions. And now we can move on to part B. So again, solve the inequality means to get the letter by itself. So the letter's right here. And this is being divided by negative 5. So if we want to move this negative 5, we have to do the opposite of dividing. The opposite of dividing is to multiply. So I'm going to multiply this side by negative 5. And I'm going to multiply this side by negative 5. Okay, so when I do that, these go away. And the only thing left over here is the x. And you might remember that whenever you're doing inequalities, if you times or divide by a negative number, times or divide by a negative number, you have to flip this symbol around. So this is going to become a greater than or equal to. And now what's on the other side? 2 times negative 5 is negative 10. So our answer for part B is x is greater than or equal to negative 10. Awesome.